Hi, my name's Dave Milton and today we'll be looking at rotary drives. With the rotary drive we'll be looking at key benefits, operation and the part codes. On the table we have laid out the rotary drives that we do. I'll just go through the part codes and where these are used. The first two which are on here, which is the RD1 and the RD2, are the one which we use on the manipulation. The reason we use these is because these have two bearings in the housing here, where the RD7, which looks identical to the RD1, only has one. Both of these are standard to come with 256mm shaft with a 9.5mm diameter, and they're really designed for the two sample holders which you see on the table here, which is the SH1 and the SH2. There is a video which we'll be doing for these ones which will explain a bit more, and we'll also do a service video. With this one, it comes in two drive lengths for the azimuthal. This one has a push rod that will move 12mm, and we also do one that will move 24mm. And the reason for that is on the SH2 here there's two versions. We have the SH2 and the SH2F. The SH2 will do plus or minus 90, where the SH2F will do plus or minus 180. The part that operates the azimuthal is this extra thimble on the top here, which is just graduated in millimetres, which actually relates into degrees on your sample holder. Both of these are, as I mentioned, we use for the manipulation, and they can be made to any length. So if you specify what manipulator they're for, then we can make the shaft to suit that manipulator. The next one, which does look like an RD1, is the RD7. As I mentioned, this has only got one bearing in the top, so it's less rigid than the RD1, but having said that, it's still a very good drive. But this just comes in a standard length of 256mm shaft with a 9.5mm diameter. The next one we have is the RD6. The RD6, as you see, has got no index scale on at all. It's just a plain knob with no lower index scale, which these have. This is just simply a rotation device. If you want to use it, you could use it for turning shutters or whatever you have inside your vacuum. This just comes with a standard 100mm length shaft from the flange here. Again, it's 9.5. The next one we have is the RD91, which is probably one of the most popular drives we sell. This is a 100mm shaft with a 1/4 mil diameter. The next one we have is the RD94, which has got a very large indexing on top, so it just makes it a bit easier to use with a short shaft. The shaft length on this one is 42mm, and the diameter again is a 1/4. And then we have the little RD93. Again, this is very popular, and this is one drive people do use for shutters and the like. This one has a shaft length of 38mm, and the diameter is 4.75mm. So on the table we have the drives that can be motorised: the RD1, the RD2, the RD7, the RD6 and the RD91. These ones have inline motors which protrude straight from the axis of the drive. These ones have motors that hang off the side. The reason for that is twofold. It just makes them a bit more compact, but also on the RD2 you have to allow for the motor which protrude from the end that would drive the azimuthal. There is also, you note, a groove in these motors. This is a V groove, so if you want to use your own motor with a drive belt, then you can. You just simply find a belt to fit the groove, and then you've got a motorised drive. So just going a bit more about the motorisation, the RD1, the RD2 and the RD7 come with microswitches, so that you've got some control over the drive, so you don't overdrive them. They come with these what we call KRD stops, which limits the movement. So if this is without the microswitches and it's a manual version, then it's just a stop between it. This is just operated, there's a screw underneath, and this allows you to release this and you can move it in any position. If it's motorised, you can see there's a couple of screw holes there. This is where we fit the micro switches to, and the pin actuates the micro switch. All the drives on the table, as you see, are in the standard format, can be purchased online. So if you go to our website, you will find these drives. So this was rather a quick video today on the rotary drives, but it just shows the part codes and what you can buy with these. So I hope you found it interesting. If you did, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.